With the success of the Super Mario Bros. Movie, it was only a matter of time before a Legend of Zelda movie happened. Nintendo announced that a live-action Zelda movie is in the works, and that they'll be collaborating with Sony Pictures Entertainment. The movie is going to be directed by Wes Ball, who is primarily known for the dystopian Maze Runner movies. Unlike Mario, which is all about fast-paced and cartoonish platforming, the Zelda games are more about exploration, solving puzzles, and more realistic settings and combat with swords, shields, spears, etc. Of course, there are still plenty of fantastical elements to the Zelda series, including magic, unique elemental weaponry, prophecies, weird creatures, and unique races of people. It's been referred to as Nintendo's Lord of the Rings, as the magical worlds and stories have that grand epic scale to them. Speaking of story, the Zelda timeline can be very complicated and confusing, and there are a lot of different iterations of Zelda, Link, and Ganondorf. The stories throughout the games vary, and there are plenty of great ones to adapt, most notably Ocarina of Time and Tears of the Kingdom. Ocarina of Time seems most likely, but I think they're going to do an original story rather than a direct adaptation of one of the games. I imagine we'll still see the basic storyline of Link and Zelda having to defeat Ganon, and I'm sure we'll explore plenty of familiar areas in Hyrule, such as the Gerudo Desert and Zora's Domain. There's also a good chance we get elements of time travel and the history of Hyrule, including the goddess Hylia and maybe even the Zonai. The most interesting thing I noticed is that the movie will be live action. I'm not crazy about this idea. Unless they have an Avatar-sized budget for special effects, I don't believe that live action will do Hyrule and its inhabitants justice. I think they'd be better off doing an animated film, especially considering how well Sony has done with the Spider-Verse movies. Hyrule and its characters are very vibrant and unique, and in my opinion, animation would be the best way to fully capture that. I hope they prove me wrong though. My guess is that making it live action is their way of trying to emphasize the fact that Zelda is a more mature and complex series than something like Mario. Having Nintendo and Miyamoto on board for production is always a positive, as they're very protective over their properties and making sure they're represented properly. Tears of the Kingdom's cutscenes are also evidence that they can craft a compelling story with solid writing and great character development. I honestly enjoyed Tears of the Kingdom's story more than a lot of the blockbuster movies that I saw in 2023. Anyway, those are just some quick thoughts and predictions I have about this movie. What do you think? And who would you cast as the live-action Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf? Personally, I'd like to see some younger, unknown actors get a shot at Link and Zelda, and then maybe get a powerhouse actor like Gerard Butler or Josh Brolin to play Ganondorf. That's just my opinion though, and let me know in the comments what you would do. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and I hope you all have a good one.